Alright, blog number 2. Decisions I've had to make in the past week. I'll start with a class decision. So I applied to be part of the transportation and safety groups, especially the transportation. Like I said in my first blog, that would be the goal. That is the reason I want to join the class. That is what I think I'd be the best at and that can provide the most value to. Not to say that safety isn't, but like I said, I really enjoy cars. I, hated my transit time that I had to take down to my work over the summer, spending about 4 hours in the car every single day, which was unbelievable, getting up at 4:30 in the morning. So I guess you could say I have a personal tie to wanting to do transportation, at least prevent the people in the Vizag from not having to experience the pain that I had to go through this summer. It was enjoyable, but definitely a waste of time. No one should have to spend 4 hours in a car. I took the train as much as I could, and all the wonderful public transportation we have in the Bay Area is definitely going to influence decisions in the future for sure, like Caltrain and BART and AC Transit here we have at school. But decisions I've had to make are those two groups. I chose safety as well because I'm passionate about that as well. Not as much as transportation, but I did do my work was at Northrop Grumman, which is the defense company. So I've always kind of had a tie into that. But aside from the classroom, because we haven't really had to make any hardcore decisions for the project in the end, other decisions that I've had to make kind of related to more of the formula racing stuff. So we've had a lot of recruiting going on lately, and I've been having to organize that. So just getting more experience of having to create a schedule, create a plan, and list of action items to be done at certain deadlines. This is all going to help eventually when we're actually having to come and create a full-scale project. So aside from that, pretty standard stuff. Not too much new. I'm excited for next week when we actually finally get the real groups. Hopefully I'm part of one of them and I won't get dropped from the class, because at this point I really feel like that. But yeah, and just a side note, I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get to do the rejection therapy assignment. I did go out and film some people and made sure to ask if it was okay to film them. But I understand why the assignment was canceled, and I'm actually glad it was, because it was generating some pretty bad vibes on Facebook especially. I noticed a lot of people complaining about that. So I think it was a good decision to cancel it, but I'm excited for next week.